How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. There's not going to be too many more of these, so I guess let's make them good, right? Unfortunately, the video's a bit pixelated, but we're going to have to work with it because it's the exact footage I need. In this video, I have discovered the best route to maximize your loot. I'm talking upwards of 10 chests here, guys. We're going to... And I got two different sets of footage, one from a stream and, well, they're both from a stream, but one is me losing and one is me winning. We get the W, and it's because of this route. And even if you lose this route, even if you lose this match on this route, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're going to get top 10. You're going to get top 10 and good experience. So the first spot is this tree right here that just took down. There's anywhere from 2 to 3 chests there. Unfortunately, there wasn't 3 this time. There was just the 2. It happens a lot. There's very rarely 3, but there is 3 that spawn, so that's cool. You know, make sure you build up and over this way. I've got a better tutorial on that on my Moisture Mire vid. You can watch that. It's kind of funny. Kind of. Not really. But, you know, it's whatever. So, anyway, second spot is this house. There's usually 2 chests that spawn in this house. Unfortunately, in this first part of the video, I lose, and it's because there was hardly any chest on this route, and this is a route that has upwards of 10 chests, and I never encountered this. I've never encountered such a lack of chest finding on this route that I've been using for the past couple weeks. But even because of that, this guy tries to come up behind me. And look, and hardly anybody ever lands here either. That's another point. But this person did. And if you play this area enough, you know, you'll be fine. Usually they try to shoot at you and there's plenty of cover. And if you know how to build, you're halfway decent at the game. It's whatever. So there was no chest there. The guy got the chest over there. Took him out. So I guess I technically got that chest. There's supposed to be a chest behind this tree over here. Unfortunately, there's not. So anyway, so make sure you just take down as many trees as possible. Moisture Mire, they will give you upwards of 130 wood. And here is the 5th spot, something like that, the 5th chest spot. Unfortunately, there's not a chest here this time, which freaking sucks. There usually is in this little bitty house that I usually try to land at, but I've also been pushing myself towards the tree whenever I do land at Moisture Mire, just because there are 3 chests there, and if you can work your way over without too much, you know, problem, you can get all those chests there, which unfortunately I only got a couple. But that's okay, because look at my loot. Look at the loot I just got, and this is a bad run. This is a bad run on this route right here. So the next place we're going to come up to is this little shack right here. And I didn't used to always go to this shack, even if it's outside of the zone, which I have a good circle on this match. Of course, there's nothing there, but I've found a couple legendary scars there before. You know, they've spawned there a couple of times. I hit this little bitty ring of bushes. There's usually, I think there could be a chest there, but I haven't really encountered one yet. But that's a possible chest. In this house, there's another possible chest. I've never encountered one, but I found a blue auto shot, so that's cool. Before I found that, there's always decent loot here, so that's another spot that I stopped on the way to 2 more chests. There's 2 more chests that we can get, and if nobody drops this area, and as long as they spawn, you're free to take them. There's 3 chests actually. There's 2 chests that spawn here, which of course didn't on this match, and there's a chest that spawns up there, which of course didn't on this match. So then I go on to my next location, which is this little house here. And have you seen, I've only encountered 1 person so far. 1 person. And, so, you know, when you really have to boil it down and think about it, this is really a great route. I mean, if you want to go commando, then drop where everybody else drops. Drop is where as many people is. But, you know, this game is about winning. You know, you only have to technically kill 1 person to win. That's the last guy, right? So the main thing is you want to take, you know, the least populated route with the highest amount of loot. And that's what I found here. That's what I found. Until they release the update and they populate this side of the map a little bit more, it's pretty much a barren wasteland with a couple spots to drop. And once you drop those spots, you get that loot, if there is the loot. This time there wasn't. But this route that I found, there's so much extra loot that you really don't even need the chest. You really don't. I mean, I found what, two chests, and well, technically 3 because the one guy got the chest for me. There's supposed to be a chest on this RV and this little bridge right here, but the circle doesn't always, you know, favor this little bridge, so you can't always get there. But nonetheless, I've gotten 3 chests, and that's about it. You normally, if you're really aggressive and you play a game, you can get upwards of 6 chests in a match, if not more. But I only got 3, and I had a decent amount of loot. I had really good loot. There's a guy taking a couple shots at me, but you know, he was a really piss poor shot, and I couldn't figure out where he was. So, you know, we're just trying to get inside the circle here. And at this point, you know, I don't have a route. You just got to go where the circle goes. And that's just what I was doing here. And you know, you always want to get the highest vantage point possible, so you'll see me build up right here, and I'll try to. And I'm also looking for a shield, man. I didn't get a shield at all this route because I didn't get the maximum amount of chests. But it is what it is, you know. I got to show you what it's like, you know, to have a bad run on this route. And even if you have a bad run on this route, it's a good run. Look at the loot I have. It's not bad loot. Of course, I don't have a shield, but I really need one. So I decided to build up here. I've got a great high vantage point. I've got the ramps if I need to jump down. Unfortunately, it doesn't really get that far. You know, it is what it is. So, you know, I'm just kind of peeking around. I see this guy's building over here. There was a supply drop over there. He built up. He grabbed that, which sucked. I was hoping to pop a couple heads with my scoped AR. As I'd come for the supply drop, but you know, he built up. It's okay. So I was so preoccupied looking at this guy that I didn't realize that I needed a bandage. So I did. I used my med kit to get to 100% health. And there's another guy coming up my ramps that I was checking and was looking, but at the point in time where I was so focused on that guy over there, I didn't pay no attention. So I have good loot on a bad run on the best route. And that's this match. And I lose this match just because of my own boneheadedness. But that's okay. That's okay, because when you get top 10, that's a good experience. You know, when you get in these tiny circles like this heightened state, it's very intense, and it's very worthwhile. That's what you play the game for. And this guy here, I should have popped him as he was coming up, but I didn't. You know, he had a rocket launcher, and I panicked. And I didn't want to stay there very long. Couldn't build up. All I had really was wood. So I'm going to try to, you know, box him in, but it didn't work. He's a pretty good shot, and he was on point, ready for me. And I had no shield whatsoever. And that was the end of that match. But look, I didn't do bad. You know, it was a top 5. So, and that's with bad loot. So here, I've gotten all the chests at the tree, the house, the chest on the island that I killed the one guy that he got. And I got the chest inside the house. And I started the stream late, so that it is what it is. I got the golden scar there that time. Did you see that? The golden scar at that little bitty, that little shack right there. So I'll grab some ammo from the little circle. I had to speed this up, or this video would have been like, you know, 35 minutes long. So I got the blue shotty from here, from this little bitty house. This is a great run on the Moisty Mire route that I've discovered. You can look, I have a gold scar, I have a blue shotgun, I have a gold scar, a blue shotgun, a shield, a med kit, and some bandages. And look, and here's the other chest. I didn't get the second chest that was there, that spawns there, but I got that chest. So hey, it's whatever. I'm cool with that. So I'm up to like 6 or 7 chests at this point. And I'm doing pretty good. So I get really far inside the circle, and I just build up. And now I'm going to camp, because that's what you're supposed to do in this game. If you want to win, I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there who are really good at this game, and they go around and they do 360 no scopes, and you know what I mean, and they build these elaborate sky bases and, you know, stairways to heaven and stuff like that. But if you want to win this game, camp. You have to camp. This is what this game is about. You know, the hitboxes and the damage meter. It's, you know, you can get one-shotted easy on this game. So you have to build up. You have to let, you know, the wood and the brick take the damage for you, or you're not going to last long. You want to get a feel for the circle. You want to look where everybody's at. Now at this point, you know, I'm off my route. Once the circle gets so small, you have no control over where your route goes, and you only have so much time before the storm closes in on you. So the best thing you can do is what I'm doing right now. I build up, and I create a little small decoy base behind me, That way, if anybody was to, vertical flank me, come in and try to, overtake my base, they won't know which spot I'm in, so that might give me an extra few seconds to get the jump on them. But anyways, you want to scout the horizon and take note of where all the players are before the circle closes in again. And when you have good loot like this, you just want it to be highly aware. I noticed the guy jumped out of that base up there, and he's building behind that tree, so I decided to build right next to him where he can't see me. Gives him a little bit of paranoia, and it'll make him want to go the opposite direction whenever the storm closes in, and that's exactly what happens. I built an extra ramp just in case he decides to come and attack me if he knew I was here, and that way I can kind of run up to him and kind of meet him halfway, try to do a little bit of damage. There's a guy who came in behind that little house over there, so I'm constantly trying to check and see. At this point, we're down to quite a few people. Have died, and it's just us. We're just waiting. The storm closes in really fast, and I really have no cover and nowhere else to go. So I didn't know if that guy had ran and built elsewhere. I was kind of fucking shitting my pants here. So I just went for it. I was like, you know what? I got some decent loot, and I can heal up and wall up if I have to. Just barely. And then I realized the guy built over there. He ran the opposite direction as I anticipated. So here I'm thinking I don't have much wood. I want to be able to throw it up in a heartbeat. I don't want to just build just to build. So I'm bushing it, right? Bush people. But that was a shitty bush. That was such a bad bush. I mean, you can just see her arm sticking out. So I'm like, fuck, man, what do I do? That guy can see me if he hasn't seen me already. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta build up. I got to. So I go, and you can just. My knees are weak. Palms are sweating. Mouth spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? It was bad, man. It was bad. So get a little ramp here. I'm so scared of that guy in that little snipe tower with this fucking metal, because I don't have enough ammo to take any of that metal down that he could possibly just replace. I have to have an exit, so I come over here and I build a door. Just because, but then again, I'm thinking, well, what if somebody comes in and behind me, but it's just a few people. It's just me and a couple other guys. So, you know what? This is going to be my way out. And I'm just going to post. I'm just going to wait. And I notice the guy's coming. I notice he's coming, so I duck out. I come around, and I pop him. Now it's just me and one other guy, and he's shooting me, so I start panicking. So I hop back in my little hole here. And at this point, I think I'm done. So I'm like, you know what? Let me bandage. Hopefully he doesn't. I mean, he's sitting there shooting me, and I'm freaking out. I am so done, right? I'm done. But I've got some good loot, so I heal up. I've got 2 shields, and I shield up. At this point, I'm back to complete full health, full shield, and the wall just closed in on me, so I have to move to him. The thing is, he moved away from his base like an idiot. He's coming towards me right now, and I realize that. So here I go. He's trying to get that supply drop, and I just take it. I just keep smashing his walls. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna let him, get a chance to even think about that supply drop. Put him under a lot of fire, a lot of pressure. I'm like, why conserve bullets? It's just me and him. So a vertical flank right here. A vertical flank, that way I can get the good drop on him, because he thinks I'm just going to blow another wall down. Here he is building, and he stepped back, boom, headshot. I get to victory. And that's what my route, starting with Moisty Mire and working your way around that part of the map, can do for you. So I hope this helped you guys out. I hope this helps you get your umbrella. I hope this helps you at least get top 10. If you need to know how to traverse the terrain in Moisty Mire, I'll link that video in the description. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh shit, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.